Where are we at today, Captain?
Hello, everybody. We are in Midway, Kentucky. And this is the cutest little town there was.
All right, we're on the main street.
They call this
signs here.
Railroad Street, doesn't it?
Well, I'm going to say, as you can see, the railroad goes right down between the middle of the main street.
Yep. Have you ever seen that before, everybody?
That's neat. I will say that this town was founded from the first city in the state being founded by a railroad.
And it got its name Midway because it was midway between Frankfort and Lexington.
Yep.
And we're doing this is in our downtown get around series. So we're you're going to hear a lot about these in these small towns about John Morgan. And so again, he was in this town too.
All right, we'll go ahead and read this one here. Small town look around. This is the Morgan at Midway, taking 300 abandoned USA horses and mules at Versailles. Morgan's raiders came here July 15, 1862, advised of troop train approach from Frankfort. He had tracks torn up and howitzer set. The train warned and returned to Frankfort. Morgan took telegraph line and coax train at Lexington to come on, but it turned back. He and his men reached Georgetown that evening. And of course, I always look on the back to make sure it says the same. Yep. And then also the MOUND was here. This is Jerome Clark, called MOUND of Morgan's Raiders, formed his own guerrilla band on Morgan's death, September 1864. Clark and band raided here November 1st, 1864, killing Adam Harper, 4 Confederate prisoners executed in reprisal by Union forces. And on February 2nd, 1865, Clark returned with William Cantrell, another guerrilla leader, burned the depot here and stole 15 horses. It's in the distance here. We're seeing the old water tower and a beautiful restaurant there.
Hey, everybody's got to remember, back in those days, you stole 15 horses. That was just one of the worst things you could ever do. There was nothing. I mean, that was just like a big no-no back then. So they were in a lot of trouble over that.
Right. But as you can see, just standing here, how the railroad goes right through the middle of the main street here.
I've never seen a town laid out like this before. We've drove by here a dozen times before, and today we're going to go through and talk about the architecture and some of the buildings.
And we've never been here.
We've never been here. It's the first time. We've always went by.
Yep.
So we're starting out with this building here. Look at the architecture in here.
So you're going to be looking around and seeing what we're seeing as we go. And sorry if my filming's a little off with my broke arm here, but I'm trying.
First show off the Brown Barrel restaurant over here. We're going to come back here and do a review one night. And
I did notice on the way up there's a sign behind there we'll read after we finish here.
It tells more history there. So, but this is a corner building. But right as you go into the corner of it, look at that Cinderella dome or what.
You know, I've noticed on all these main streets we've been going to that they have that
dome on the corner,
most of them so far.
And you walk in the corner of the building.
I wonder what the significance is of that dome.
I don't know. We're going to check that out.
I always say that's my Rapunzel tower.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go see what we can find. And this is, like I said, a little small town, so it is a little busy.
And tourists love this town. People come from all over to come here. So.
See what this sign says here. The old sign. Brown Barrel Restaurant and Bar, Bluegrass Hemp Oil, McMahon and Hill Bloodstock, Walter Bradley Park, that direction.
All
right. Of course, they got the beautiful lamp posts with the veteran flags on them. Look now how that post is right there in front of that doorway.
Yeah, that's opening up
It's beautiful though.
We'll call that the Rapunzel room. Let's do that.
Look at the stained glass above the door.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
All right. Let me get on the outside of you there.
Okay. And like we talked about before, they took these old buildings and retroed them all out into restaurants and hair salons and different things like that.
Yeah. Main Street, so-called Railroad Street. This former IOOF building was built in 1882 for retail stores and a second floor meeting hall. A clock tower added in 1914 was later destroyed in a fire. Oh, I see, there's the clock tower.
Yep.
But I love that little tower part.
Mm-hmm.
That's got the beautiful stained glass up there above that as well. The back room, artful twist on home design. Wellness center.
Mm-hmm. I like how they make these inset doors like this. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Boutique. Oh, look at the barrels.
Oh, yeah.
We are in the hundreds today, so it is pretty hot.
Oh, really? Yeah. Keep it away from the, like a donut. Keep it away from the stalk. Oh.
There's a little gelato place.
Yeah, they'll turn all these old buildings into.
Mm-hmm. They got sundaes and milkshakes, and coffees.
They're having a block party.
Mm-hmm.
This one's kind of neat here where they got the big open porch overhang.
And as I said here, like these would be the entryway up to the living quarters.
Yeah. And for example, they put a dentist in this place. So
Midway Family Dental.
I love how they repurpose them on. This one's got a little.
Oh, that's a neat house.
Yeah, got a little overhang.
Looks like a little house.
And this town is supposed to have some of the best restaurants around here. So we definitely want to come back to the Brown Barrel and do a review on it because I snuck and looked at their menu the other night and it looked really good.
Are you cheating?
Yeah, I cheated a little
I
bit.
see a little sign here. It says at the historic Midway, they actually have a cell phone walking tour. If you walk around, dial that number, it'll tell you the history.
Oh, that's cool.
I've never seen that before.
No, I've never seen that before.
Pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
And I did also read on the way over here that originally in this area was mound builders, and they did find some mounds on some of the local farms from the Indian mounds.
Oh, yeah. Now, pan through here and show everybody how busy this town is.
I want to see this little entryway to go down.
Yeah.
So, kind of neat.
Now, this is a little town at 3 o'clock on Friday, and it is literally packed.
We are behind on getting our video out today, but we are getting it. But yeah, 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah. And it's literally packed.
Sound like a lot of work going on because there's books and gifts.
Yep, they're remodeling another one.
And look at the old
oh, yeah.
archways.
They put some detail in that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Midway gift store since 1996.
Gifts, jewelry.
Of course, here's another old picture. I like how they have these old pictures.
I do
of what
too.
they
I like
used to
that.
be.
It must go by the cell phone thing because they're numbered. Yeah.
Some beautiful jewelry. Pretty nice. I like how they got all the different colors to make them stand out.
Here's something simple too.
Some of the books. Huh? Oh yeah, I like that.
An example.
You get behind you to show it.
Yeah, shut the shutters on the door. Like these old hinges. I mean, how old are those? I mean,
that's neat. You can just
yeah,
shut the doors back then, or the shutters over the door for more protection.
I bet during the day that they might open the door and shut those, let air in maybe or something, or when a storm came or something.
Pretty neat. Gigi and George. There's a store called Gigi.
Now this is a Midway leather shop. Didn't know that.
I like how they got the little archway over the.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. We'll start working on this one, so we're going to walk around that one.
You are neat there.
I'm going to walk around it. I don't want to go under it. Thunder.
Yeah, they're totally remodeling that building.
Got the little fence there to go in. Totally redoing this one.
This one is it looks like a wooden barn that they've covered with shingles that looks like, they used to use this as wall cover, and it looks like brick. But doesn't that look identical to brick?
Yeah.
But that's just a wood frame.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen those used before.
You have? Now see, I like this. Cause see, you got your own little private entrance up to the apartment above.
And these places, they've all got these really nice trash cans. And please, everybody use them.
Yeah, I don't know how many times we've had to, as we're walking, somebody sets a can right beside the trash can.
Yep. Oh, this looks like a western scene here.
Yeah, it does. Almost looks like an old saloon.
Hey.
Framing and gallery.
Check those windows out. You can't go get a window like that at Lowe's.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see this as like an old saloon or an old hotel.
Yeah, this would be good as a hotel.
See, there's doors up top.
Yeah, like a restaurant below and a hotel upstairs.
Go away, bug.
Here's one, got all the horseshoe. We're in horse country over here as we drove out here. Some of the most beautiful horse farms we'd ever seen, and rock walls and everything. So they're thoroughbred crazy over here, and I love it too.
That's what Kentucky's known for.
Yep. And this is a part that I want to talk to everybody about too, is they have just recently rescued 13 horses from a place here in this area, and we saw them before and we saw them after last night on the news, and we came through for sales where they're at, and they look like $1 million. So
since they've had them,
and they've got them all up for adoption. And I mean, I have a friend that I work with, and he has horses, and he goes and he gets them from these rescue places that get them and rehabilitate them. Oh, I'm sorry.
I want you to stay. I'm trying to get you in.
And you can get like a $5,000 horse for $800, and and they're all. So you can tell they're so grateful to be took care of.
And the site that they were advertising on was KentuckyHumane.org. If anybody here in Kentucky wants to go and look it up.
And they still have some left. And last night they showed them on there, and they looked great. So I was happy to see that. That made me think of that. I'll get off
now this one was, what's this store called? More and More Vintage Finds.
That's a good name for a store.
Now look here, it used to be.
Oh, it was an IGA.
An old food IGA.
I can see that. Look at this. That's so cool that you got the signs of what it used to be. I love that.
It's so bright out here. I can't even tell from even filming. Yeah.
Is it 100 today or almost? No, it's 95.
Well, heat index for today is 104. And then the next couple of days they said we're going to be 108, 110 heat index.
Oop, I found you an outfit. Here we go.
Thank you.
Got the leather chaps.
Yeah.
Got the purple shirt.
I see they got the pretty shutters up there that close as well.
Oh yeah, those are nice too.
All right, this is Commotion Vintage upstairs.
That's a good name.
And then down below is Commotion Consignment Riding Apparel.
And look at the horses.
The horses
in there. Oh man, they got all kinds of.
Yep. Oh, look at the old, what I call the old ice cream soda machine chairs. What would you call that?
Soda fountain chairs.
Soda fountain chairs.
I would.
Yep. Whew. Midway Boutique, and they also have those wooden shutters.
And I will tell you all, you will find some unique things in these places. We're not going to go in today and check them out, but we have been in some of them, and you find stuff that it's something. It's really neat. Some of the stuff you find in here. There's another one.
And some nice items in there.
And it's something you don't see every day. Something different too. Right. And you're supporting local too.
And it says Midway Art Studio upstairs. So they're utilizing the upstairs here as well.
Now, I think what they do is on this side of the street and the other side of the street, they'll barricade this off. And they'll have like beer wagons and trucks and stuff like that, and tastings and bourbon and stuff like that, because I've been seeing these signs that no alcohol past this point. So at the end of the street, you can only stay in this street. You can't go out with your alcohol.
Guess we better try to cross now before it gets too busy. All right, that was one side.
And if anybody's interested, they're having a block party this weekend.
Yep. All right. I don't know if we're supposed to be going through here, but didn't see a pedestrian walk away. You just walked across the train tracks.
And that train is still being used.
Oh, car coming. I noticed across the street, that's an old building as well.
Oh, yeah. I bet that was an old bank.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Now on this side, we have Midway Museum City Hall.
That says the U.S. Post Office used to be here, and the Midway Fire Department is also here. Midway Museum, City Hall, and Visitor Center.
Oh, another corner.
Yeah.
Walking.
I was looking at the old Vin at the bottom.
On the other side, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I see that was the company, Louisville, Kentucky.
Yep, that was a clothing store. Yep, that was a clothing store back there. A beautiful building.
And of course, it says in here you can go in there and get your maps and brochures, and there's public restrooms.
Yeah, that's good.
And they didn't. This is the first Main Street we've done that has the visitor center and the public restrooms on
that's
site.
The first one. They've really been pumping this up to get this up and going. And
here's another old picture. Can't really see it, but what it used to look like. Look at all of them standing out there on the porch.
That they're hanging out.
Trying to get the glare out of it.
Yeah, this was definitely a clothing store. See all the big windows? You need those windows back in the day for for displays and stuff.
They're beautiful.
You couldn't just get on the internet and go anywhere. You had to get out and look in person back then.
Of course, they've got the painted barrel seats as well.
Toy store?
See what we got here. That's the Bicentennial 1976.
I really like how they do the barrels like that. I like them when they're all one color though. But
yeah. This looks like it has some toys.
Yeah, they're going to totally rebuild that building.
No. Entryway, yep.
Whoa. That's in there.
Oh, here was the. You're supposed to come across the middle. See, there's a stairway.
Jaywalk.
But if I started down here, I would have to walk back. So.
Yeah. Breaking the law.
Shame, shame. Interior design and gifts. Their little alleyway here, they've got blocked off.
Oh, we got a little table back there.
But the people who work here can come out and take their breaks, or the people who live here.
Oh, we got another sign.
All right, we got a sign. This is what we were trying to explain earlier.
Yeah. The first Kentucky town established by a railroad in 1831. Lexington and Ohio Railroad Company began a railroad between Lexington and Frankfort. The first train reached Midway Point in 1833. And
Illinois bought John Francisco's farm in 1835. R.C. Hewitt, a civil engineer for railroad, laid out the town. Many streets named for Illinois officials. And Midway was incorporated in 1846 by Kentucky legislators. So if we would have started here a while ago, it would have told that.
Yeah, it would have told that. It would have saved some time on that one.
That's pretty how they got that.
Yes, it is. I like that. Oh, is it like a butterfly
bench?
Yeah,
it looks like a butterfly bench.
I've never seen one like that.
All right, this is
it's a
likely story.
Yeah, it's a bookstore.
I like the name of it. A likely story for a bookstore.
And Marsha's a huge reader, so she loves. She go in and sit down and read.
There it says, so often a visit to a bookshop has cheered me and reminded me that there are good things in the world. Vincent Van Gogh.
Now, guess what that used to be?
Looks like a bank.
It sure was. There's a depository right there.
Oh, look at the table.
Oh, butterfly
chair.
Flower.
Yep, there's the old night deposit.
So they must have built the bank somewhere else and changed that into that, I think. This has got to be a drugstore.
Railroad drug.
Yeah.
And soda fountain.
There's a soda fountain in there. Oh, check
I beat you to it, huh?
You got to check it out. There's a real soda fountain in there.
Yep.
See the old schools in there? Those other chairs we were talking about from an ice cream shop. And that was a soda fountain. Yeah. So that's the difference right there.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I didn't know they had that in there.
Railroad drug and old time soda fountain. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Yeah.
That might be shadow covering it. And I noticed all of our little alleyways have these wrought iron gates or doors. Have you noticed?
Yeah. One of my first real jobs as an adult, there was a soda fountain at the end of the street that I worked on, and I would go down there for lunch and have a grape soda
What
and
was
chicken
it you
salad.
had?
I had a grape soda
What was
and
it called back then?
new grape
New grape.
and a chicken salad sandwich and chips. That was one of my favorite meals, and I do that. I do that every day. I just go down and get that. And our district manager came around one time and was talking to me, and I said, they took him down there. He just thought that was the greatest thing ever. But to me, it was just a normal day grabbing my lunch.
Right.
Like yeah.
Now look, this has the little flower boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Curated goods found and new. And this was what it used to look like.
Mm-hmm. There's a restaurant back there. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Oh, look at the old flooring in there.
Mm-hmm.
Feel the cool air coming out of there.
Hello.
I didn't even see a person where I've got my sunglasses on.
Don Jockey.
Oh, it smells good here.
Now, I looked this one up too, so.
Don Jockey Mexican Grill and Cantina.
Yeah.
So he goes, we'll say we're going to a certain town, and he'll go ahead and look up the menus and the restaurants, and I'm looking up the history.
Yeah, she's a history. I'm a menu junkie. I love the restaurant. That's my thing.
All right, let's see what we got here. Horseman Association.
Yeah. Now this one, I'm gonna guess back in the day with this tile. I've seen this from other towns, from the downtown get around or downtown look around.
You keep changing our title.
Well, downtown get around means somebody's getting around downtown.
Exactly.
Yeah. Downtown look around. They have this tile and all the the 5 and dimes.
Yeah,
and
I've noticed that too.
Like that. Yeah. So I enjoy that.
Make marked umbrellas and nice table. Oh, here's another
something
one.
that we don't do.
Heirloom.
Yeah.
Electric. Contemporary cuisine.
This is something we haven't been doing a lot of, but when it cools down, it's not up in the 90s. We're going to start doing some outside.
When it's so hot.
When we get down in the 70s and 80s, we're going to do some outside eating.
Yeah.
Try that. If y'all want us to, we'll come back and try this one outside.
Yeah.
Just let us know in the comments.
Oh, I see these big words right here.
Wow.
There's my kind of
place.
Wine bar.
This was a theater.
Theater.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is now
a wine
Gibson's
bar.
Restaurant here. And then a wine bar here.
Oh, it's lit up at night.
Yeah,
check it out.
I know.
I wonder where they got that. That's huge letter.
There's some old chairs.
Mm-hmm.
And it says down this stairs is a Gibson's Restaurant. And then we have
sushi.
Oh, sushi.
Now this is a white tablecloth restaurant. Check it out.
Yeah,
it's really nice inside. Oh, we're definitely.
But it also says Gibson Restaurant on the door as well.
We're definitely coming back here and trying some.
All right, Gibson's Restaurant and Bar, and bar downstairs, a restaurant upstairs. Pretty cool. A little sitting area to eat, drink, and be merry.
Wall. Oh yeah. Oh, we're definitely coming back here. Oh, this is cool. It's not here now, but look.
Yeah, I see that. The bar opens.
Had the
barrel. I mean.
Yeah. I don't know if it opens up to a table.
Probably does, where the hostess probably stands.
Do the hostess or do tastings out here. Of course, anybody who lives in Kentucky knows that bourbon tastings are the greatest thing. People love them. They just and restaurant people love to have restaurant people love to have bourbon tastings because you drink bourbon, and next thing you know, you get I want something good to eat. Yeah, there you go. So you're gonna eat. So you get
this restaurant's separated over here, kind of in the corner nook.
Yeah.
What's this called?
This is the Goose and Gander. I was on their site.
Gander.
This menu here is similar to the Brown Barrel. So the one we're going to come to, we might do this one outside and the Brown Barrel inside. So, but these two are similar menus, and they both look good and a reasonable price. They're not outrageous. Some of these places in these towns, I mean, they're ridiculous on their prices. But both of these, I'm gonna say less than an Olive Garden and about like a Cheddar's menu. About like a Cheddar's menu, price wise goes.
I've noticed there's a sign right over here about the noted horsemen here, Kentucky Derby winners. Got Brown Dick, works with Kentucky Derby winners. Baden, Ben Brush. I'm not gonna get up there and try to move the tree. He died of tuberculosis. Returned to Midway for burial.
And right to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Horse racing Hall of Fame. Yeah, this Goose and Gander gets really good reviews too. So
Brenda Lane Shelton, an angel in our midst, baby, always miss. April 21st, July 8th, 2005.
oh, it's a cute little
Little
building.
stone wall.
Yeah. Yeah, we just went by 9 miles of stone walls on the ride out here, and it was great.
Yeah. Here you have your step down, and then I noticed this alleyway go up to the next level.
You think we could fit one of those kegs in your Mustang?
Let's try it. That stands out. What is this?
Now they're remodeling it, so this would be a good ice cream shop.
Yeah.
It looks cool like it, doesn't it?
I don't see a name. Do you?
No, they don't have a name up yet. See, they're still caulking and painting.
Well, here's an old picture. Try to block the glare, but see the old car sitting there?
Oh, yeah. It's a Model T or Model A. That's cozy back through
Oh,
there.
look how beautiful that is.
Yeah. Nice and
It
cool.
looks like someone's apartment back there.
It's a really nice little town.
Beautiful.
They've done a lot of work to this town, I know that. I like these fences.
The wrought iron fences.
Yeah, those are really nice.
All right, I'm going to sit down here for a second. Oh, we'll try something new.
Oh,
I had a viewer ask for a request.
what's that?
I'm going to turn this around on you. All right. Give me some pros and cons of this main street compared to the other two that we've been to.
This one is, of course, it's smaller. It's smaller, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's clean. I don't know. It pretty much. One better thing is it has more variety of stores. I've seen that.
I would say one unique feature that I haven't seen so far in another is the railroad coming right through the main street.
Exactly. We've never seen that. That's the only one I've ever been to.
To me, that's a pro because that's such a unique find that you don't find very often.
I will throw. Okay, it's got so many good things, but I want to throw a bad thing out. I didn't see a coffee shop here in town, and
I did.
Did you?
Oh, well, it's not a coffee shop, but over there where the gelato is.
Yeah.
It said it had coffee.
Okay. These
soda fountain stuff, ice cream, all that.
All these towns that we've been going to, and we've done some recon on a bunch of other towns. They have coffee shops, and that's a big thing in town to do is sit outside and drink coffee.
Another pro with this one. How many more restaurants have been in this one compared to the last two we've been to?
A lot more restaurants. And I will say this, here's another pro, more reasonably priced restaurants with good food. This restaurant and this one and the Goose and Gander, both of those have really good reviews and the prices are really reasonable. Some of the other towns we've been to, they have nice restaurants, don't get me wrong, but you're going to spend a fortune when you go in there, and you don't want to go out on a date night and spend. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I guess I'm frugal.
No, we like to spend more money, eat out on a special occasion.
Yeah.
Eat normal, regular time.
But you could come here on a Friday night, Saturday night, and have a nice meal and not break the bank, and that's what I like. And
another pro I've seen is this one's a lot busier so far.
Yeah.
But we've been at different times.
Yeah, we've been at different times.
So I don't know if it's just the time that we're coming.
Some of the times that we've been has been a lot later in the evening, and today's right in the middle of the afternoon.
But that tells me with all these restaurants that most of them probably has coffee in them, just not individual coffee shop so far that we haven't seen. But the little side streets on the each side of the main street could have little coffee shops.
They could too, yeah.
So as we drive through, we might look for that. But like I said, we're only doing just the main street. So
and this main drag is really clean. I like it where they have the public restrooms in the visitor center, and I also like it where they have the.
Well, I did notice too.
Potty.
Yeah,
but
right across the street.
But outside the porta potty, they have a sanitation
hand wash station, yes,
with paper towels flowing, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's the first one I've seen so far. That's a pro.
Yep, that's a pro. Yeah.
So con, you just said because it didn't have just one individual coffee shop.
Yeah.
But Like I said, all these little side streets.
And,
look at all the buildings on the side street.
And on a busy day, that place would be so full you wouldn't be able to get in there. Where the other towns, you could always sneak in there and grab you a cup of coffee and be outside.
All right.
And yeah, this is a nice little town, and it's really deep in history. Look it up. It's a history with Civil War.
Yes, a lot of Civil War history. A lot of
big railway. I mean,
horse history.
Just think this town wouldn't be here except it's halfway between Langston and Frankfort, so that's pretty neat. So just its location and outside this little town is some of the most beautiful horse farms you'll ever lay your eyes on.
Like I said, to get here, we came through country road, and then all of a sudden you're right up in the main street. But all of a sudden you pop over the hill, and here it is. All right. Can you hold this for me just for a moment? Try and do this all in one hand. All right.
All right. So
let's take a walk down this direction. One more building here.
More clothing store. Ooh,
Gentlemen's clothing.
Yeah.
Look at all the fancy suits and shirts. That is such a beautiful restaurant over there, that Brown Barrel.
I think we're going to try that one first.
I mean, look, at the parking.
Yeah.
I mean, all around.
Another good thing about it, they do have a lot of parking.
Plenty of parking.
Surprised us. Really surprised us.
Hardly any empty spaces.
No, it's really full, and it's just the middle of the afternoon on Friday. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it says public parking, more shops and restaurants this direction. And then what's down below that? It says
there's a park and a Midway dog park that way too. So
very cool. I like. Okay, that's another pro I see.
I do like that where it tells
the signs telling you where all the different things are that you're not seeing. If you're just walking down the main street, you'll actually be able to read. Hey, they've got this over on another side street.
Yep, I really like that.
That's pretty cool.
Watch those steps. You don't need a leg to go with your arm.
Can't grab the arm rail. All right. All right.
We're going to jaywalk the track again.
Yeah. You got to walk over here if somebody wants to go to the porta potty. All right. Get you a view of it here on the train track. Very nice town.
Anybody ever?
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
You're walking it.
Anybody ever put a penny on a railroad track?
Now I know something I've always wanted to do. As one goes by really slow, jump in one of the boxcars, just see where it takes me.
And just ride it till it stops.
Have a backpack on with money and food and extra change of clothing, and just ride it to see where it takes me.
That would be cool.
That's one of my bucket lists.
I heard a story about that one time. That there was a millionaire. He had all kinds of money, and he had this big mansion and everything. And he had done that, jumped on one of those, and just rode around the country. And that was just his childhood dream, and that's something he done.
That'd be neat.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a true story.
Just get on one time, see where it takes me.
I don't know if that's a true story, but I did hear that. We was talking about that at work the other day.
I wanted to show this horse. It looks like a bourbon barrel.
Oh, yeah.
And then the little jockey. Of course, you know how we love our horse racing, and we got a jockey at home that we decorated and painted ourselves. But just look at the restaurant. It's how big.
You know what that was?
Yeah, it's an old distillery.
It's an old feed store.
Old feed store.
I believe it was an old feed store.
Yeah, I see the tank out there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a feed store, wouldn't it? With that tank out back.
And these are all actual whiskey barrels. Yeah. That's really neat.
All right. Look how old that building is on the side.
I like how they put the old stars on the buildings back then. See how they put the little stars at the top?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
I'm just walking over here to the shade for a minute so we can end it.
This one has an outdoor patio, and look, I think you can roll those doors up in the summertime.
Yeah.
I mean, I got them down today because it's so hot.
All right.
But on a nice, cool summer evening, it'd be good to open those doors.
Like I said, I can see there's something down here as well.
Yep.
But
so I hope
I'm
y'all,
sure here in town there is a coffee shop, but just not right on the main street.
But the pros way out. So this was a really good town. We recommend coming and visiting, grabbing you a bite to eat, having you some coffee, going to soda fountain, get you some ice cream.
Yeah, and we'll have to come back and we can walk around with some ice cream without it melting. We'll have to have two hands.
Yeah, we wouldn't make it too far today.
So I couldn't film and eat the ice cream.
So let us know if you want us to come back and review a restaurant for you. And we enjoy doing that, especially me, as much as I eat.
We don't eat that much.
And we'll give you our honest critique of the service, the food, and the pricing. And Because I always throw the pricing in there because I'm big. Some people's like, well, I don't care what it costs if I want it. Okay, that's fine every now and then, but we like to watch the budget.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so until next time, let's see what's out there.